On this edition of Memphis Energized, an event held at the Neighborhood Christian Center helps area seniors battle cold winter nights. Also coming up, area lawmakers approve funding to research the viability of our water. And a few recommendations to keep your bill from going up when the temperature drops. We'll talk about those stories and more on this edition of Memphis Energized. And welcome to Memphis Energized, a half-hour television program that features important news from Memphis Light, Gas, and Water. I'm your host, Michelle McKissick. Our first story is about what's become an annual event at the Neighborhood Christian Center, the Power of Warmth. This partnership between MLGW and the Neighborhood Christian Center aims to keep seniors warm when it's cold. Lillian Johnson files this report.
On a clear but brisk morning this past January, area seniors streamed through the doors of an agency on Jackson Avenue near downtown seeking assistance.
So we're excited to be a part of the Power of Warmth event today, where seniors can come in and get a space heater or an electric blanket if they meet the criteria.
The Power of Warmth has been held at the Neighborhood Christian Center the last few years. Through this MLGW partnership, seniors 60 and older and the disabled can receive an electric blanket or heater. New this year was an informational fair tailored to the needs of mature residents.
We're very proud to open the door to so many people, and as well the different booths that we have set up for opportunities to meet different vendors and different community service providers that are allowing people to learn and access the services that they have that seniors will also need. So some of the vendors today, of course, MLGW, and then we also have Meriton, MIFA, UT Relative Caregivers. We have the County Trustee's Office here. There's CSA that's here helping people with their utilities assistance, with the utility assistance. AT&T is here talking about their special services to seniors. Neighborhood Christian Centers is here. And Memphis 3.0 is here today to also do surveys and help us to connect those that are in all parts of Memphis to what is happening with city planning.
Organizers say the program fills a vital need for the individuals they assist.
As I've learned, as people are aging, they tend to be forgotten. These are important events because people need to know they're yet loved. They're yet appreciated. And so to have an event like this where you have a one-stop shop where they can go to the different booths and get some things done that they've always wanted to get taken care of but didn't have access to all the different places, this is an opportunity to allow seniors and those that are maybe disabled in some way an opportunity to get the access they need.
And I'm so thankful and appreciative of it.
NCC President Effie Johnson says knowing seniors like Dorothy Brooks will be comfortable this winter is why she continues to partner with MLGW to present the Power of Warmth.
People are falling into situational poverty every day. So those that got help this year, why do we do it again the next year? It's because we don't know who's going to fall into crisis or fall into a situation or age into this category until the next year, and so we have to be available. Well, my parents began our organization this year 40 years ago, and I have always been taught that you treat people like you want to be treated, and those that are the most challenged, those are the most underserved, are the ones that we're to pour our hearts out to. And just like me, when I go somewhere to receive help, I don't want to be pushed around. I want to be heard. And we want to be the voice for those that cannot speak. And we want to have ears for those that are speaking that have never been heard. And so, or are not often heard.
For Memphis Energized, I'm Lillian Johnson.
Thank you, Lillian. In the summer, MLGW again partners with the NCC for the Play It Cool air conditioner giveaway. The Memphis City Council recently voted for a modest increase in water rates. The money will go to fund a special study of the Memphis Sands aquifer. Now, the water increase of 1.05%, or about 18 cents a month, will go to a $5 million research project by the Center for Applied Earth Science and Engineering Research, or CSER, at the University of Memphis. Researchers will determine if channels or windows carved underground by the Wolf River compromise the protective sublayer of clay, which makes our drinking water among the world's best. It is suspected there are about 16 of these windows or holes across Shelby County. These holes could potentially allow contaminants to seep into our drinking water. The CSER project will locate and map these windows. A new president and CEO was recently named following the retirement of Jerry Collins. Mayor Strickland appointed and the City Council confirmed Jarl J.T. Young as the new MLGW leader. Before being named to the CEO post, Young was the Gulf Power Company's customer service and marketing general manager, and he brings with him 35 years of utility industry experience. Young will join MLGW on March 19th. In the meantime, Dana Jeans, current VP and CFO, will serve as Chief Utility Officer, handling daily operations. Did you catch any of the World Series this fall? If you did, you might have seen a player with local ties on the diamond in a Los Angeles Dodgers uniform. Christian Brothers High School graduate Logan Forsythe is the Dodgers' second baseman. He also is the son of MLGW retiree John Forsythe. Even though the Dodgers lost the series, the elder Forsythe says he has realized a dream. He said, "I never thought I would see a son of mine play in the World Series." Don't go away. There's much more Memphis Energized after the break. Stay tuned.
Staring in the mirror, gonna change my ways. I wanna make Memphis a better place. I see your neighbor in need, but what can be done? Instead of buying shoes or a pretty dress with just $1 a month, you can help the rest. It starts with you. Plus one.
You know, giving back through Plus One will make a difference for families in crisis.
It starts with you. Plus one. Grandma's message couldn't have been any clearer. If you want to change Memphis, look in the mirror. It starts with you. Plus one.
I remember when we got help from Plus One.
And now we're helping others.
Hey, Memphis, you can make a change.
You too can make a difference.
Go to mlgw.com/+1 or call 544-6549.
It's gonna feel real good.
Oh, yes.
Share the Pennies needs your change to make a change. You can help ease the burden of a neighbor in need of home weatherization repairs. Your small change is all it takes to make a big difference. You may choose to opt out anytime, but for less than $12 a year, why would you?
I'm in.
I'm in.
We're in.
For more info, visit our website or call 544-6549. All you have to do is care.
George,
Yes, dear.
George, George!
What now, Gladys?
That man next door is digging again.
Not again.
I bet he didn't call 811 before he dug. George, what does gas smell like?
Know what's below. MLGW reminds you to call 811 before you dig, even for small projects.
At MLGW, we're working hard to make your life simpler. With our new prepay option, you have the flexibility to choose when you pay your bill. Pay a little each week or once a month. You're in control. And with Prepay's simple-to-use interface, you can initiate payments, set balance alerts, and track your balance and usage in real time. Plus, with Prepay, there are no late fees, deposits, or reconnection fees. Avoid any end-of-month surprises with MLG&W's Prepay system. Come into a location and sign up today.
Taking baby steps can make a big difference, especially when those baby steps help you save energy. Small things we learn throughout our lifetime. Adjusting the thermostat to 68 degrees. Keeping the wind out. and buying energy-efficient appliances make a big difference. When you take baby steps, you reduce your energy usage and costs. Learn how at mlgw.com/babysteps.
Put your thermostat at 78 and use energy-saving functions on dishwashers, refrigerators, and dryers. All of this will help you save energy. Find more at mlgw.com/tips.
When Mid-Southerners are faced with severe weather conditions, the best solution is having a plan of action, which includes keeping your family safe by being prepared. Here's how. Assemble an emergency kit, which should include a flashlight, batteries, a portable radio, and at least 1 gallon of water per person per day. The kit should also include non-perishable food, an extra set of clothing, shoes, blankets, and a first aid kit that includes any prescription drugs needed. If you have any special needs like life support equipment or other power-dependent equipment to maintain your health, please contact MLGW and you will be given top priority in the event of a power outage. As a precaution, you might want to consider investing in a generator or make arrangements to stay at a healthcare facility. Know where to find water. Keep refrigerated foods safe by not opening the refrigerator door often to prevent the loss of cold air unnecessarily. Protect yourself from hypothermia with plenty of warm clothes, blankets, and warm coverings for hands and feet. If your outage occurs in the midst of a summer heat wave, wear lightweight, light-colored clothing. Drink lots of water even if you don't feel thirsty. Stay on the lowest level of your home because it will be much cooler. One important thing to remember during a power outage is know your body's tolerance. If you begin to show signs of heat stroke or hypothermia from the cold, call 911 right away. For more helpful tips on managing a power outage, visit our website at www.mlgw.com.
Welcome back to the show. Our first story highlights 2 programs co-organized by MLGW engineers, which are aimed at inspiring the next generation. Jared Taylor files this report.
In early October, a distinguished group of engineers visited an MLGW facility for a very innovative exhibit. What was really special about this event is that the average age of the participating engineers was about 13 years old. In an effort to promote STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, TVA and MLGW's Professional Development Group, JEPE, hosted a robotics showcase for students. JEPE stands for Junior Engineer Professional Engineer. Carol Welchel works in gas engineering and is the current chair.
We've invited 9 schools, grades K through 12, to come show off their different robotics creations.
There were robots that picked up objects and robots that could throw a ball. One school designed a robot with a potentially life-saving purpose.
Our project is our exhibit from the best robotics competition that happened last week in Starkville, Mississippi, where basically it's like a practice course for trying to save people out of a fire. So that's what our robot is designed to do.
Welchel sees great value in encouraging the students to invent and explore.
I think it's very important for young people to get involved in STEM activities because in the future we are going to need them to be our engineers, our designers. We're going to need these creative minds to be solving our problems of the future.
According to the U.S. Department of Commerce, 6 out of 7 engineers are males. Recognizing that disparity in the number of women in STEM-related careers, Welchel was pleased to see the number of girls participating in the exhibition.
We have 2 teams here this year that are all girls, which is exciting. There's a lot of development in trying to get women more involved in STEM careers and the STEM profession, and so they're doing that at the high school level and younger, so it's very encouraging.
Michelle Wynn, a senior, is on White Station High School's co-ed robotics team. Wynn offered words of encouragement for young women, and really anyone, who may be intimidated by the idea of joining a science club.
Don't hold yourself back because you don't think you can do it. Just go out there, try your best. If you don't get on the team or succeed in whatever you're doing, definitely try again because your life's really not over. You've got so many more chances.
For Memphis Energized, I'm Jared Taylor.
Be prepared prepared for colder temperatures by planning ahead. Memphis Energized correspondent Candace Spicer has ideas for you to stay warm and keep winter energy bills in check.
When Old Man Winter drops his calling card on the Mid-South, everyone braces for the big chill. But there are ways you and your family can stay warm and save money this winter. Here's how. Set your thermostat at 68 degrees or lower when you're home. Every degree above 68 can add 4% to your heating bills. Buy a programmable thermostat and program in lower temperatures when needed. Wear layered clothing and thick socks to keep warm. At bedtime, lower your thermostat and add extra blankets. Close garage doors, cover foundation vents, and close off vents and doors to seldom used rooms. Keep curtains and blinds closed at night and on cloudy days. Keep them open on sunny days for warmth. Place rolled up towels inside against the bottom of exterior doors and window sills to block wintry drafts. Adjust your water heater temperature to 120 degrees or warm. Make sure delivery and return vents are open in the rooms you use and closed in the unused rooms. In a multi-story home, open vents on the lower floor and partially closed vents on upper stories. If extremely cold weather is forecast, leave faucets dripping slightly and open cabinet doors beneath sinks to circulate warm air. Wrap exposed water pipes with insulation to prevent them from freezing. When temperatures are cold, be sure to check on your elderly neighbors. A final tip, prepare your family to make energy-saving adjustments that will get you through the higher costs during the winter season. For more specific advice on how to prepare, call 528-4968 for a free Energy Savers Guide.
In January, MLGW changed the guidelines for its bill roundup program, Share the Pennies, requiring notice only if you didn't want to participate. For those who chose to round up their bills to the nearest dollar, it means MLGW will be able to help more of our neighbors who are in desperate need of energy efficiency repairs.
In the Southern Alliance for Clean Energy, we've been working in the Southeast since around 1985 to really try to help communities make responsible energy choices, both to protect our climate and then also ensure that everyone's living fulfilled lives where they can afford their energy and we have less pollution going into the environment. We've formed a partnership with NAACP as well as the local Sierra Club branch here called Just Energy Memphis. And it really is looking at how do we lift communities away from these energy burdens. We have very low rates, so we looked at really its consumption. People are using a lot of energy most of the time in small homes, apartments, where you really should not be needing to use that much energy to keep you comfortable. And we realized that it is high consumption that's the problem, and those are a result of poor housing, lack of capital to be able to fix up your home. We found out that MLGW had this Share the Pennies program that wasn't really being used for a variety of reasons. And other places across the state, across where TVA serves, have changed their program so that automatically customers are in it. And if they want to get out of it, they can easily. And we found that normally the opt-out rate is not as high as you might think it is because it is just sharing pennies each month, and most of us can afford that. Now, if you do not want to use your money in this way, MLGW has set it up so that you have a variety of ways to say no thank you. At this time, I would not like to round my bill up, and that's fine. Nobody wants to force anyone to do what they're not comfortable with. But I think a lot of people did not realize, oh, these pennies really will matter. It's maybe 50 cents, this month. What does that matter? Well, it does. If everybody in Memphis each month is 50 cents, 40 cents, 30 cents, it's all going to add up and help the people who really need the help, which will help our whole community.
To kick off the new year, the program accepted applications for weatherization grants for repairs including gas and water leaks, poor insulation, HVAC systems, exterior doors, and broken windows. The next application period will be in the summer. If you want to learn more about the program, go to mlgw.com/sharethepennies. Can you imagine the panic you'd feel if you lost your wallet or other valuables when out running errands? Well, one local resident's panic quickly turned to relief when an MLGW employee came to the rescue. Here's more on that story.
It's been said that integrity is doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Ask MLGW Security Officer Carolyn Hulbert, and she'll tell you she believes in living that definition of integrity. Hulbert had the opportunity to put her belief to the test one afternoon recently. She went to an area BP station to fill up her vehicle before her 2 p.m. shift. While pumping gas, she experienced what she called a God thing. She felt something telling her to look on the ground. To her surprise, there on the concrete she saw a small envelope with 2 words in green letters, Regions Bank. She thought to herself, surely it's empty. Hulbert kept pumping her gas, but she felt a tug. I felt the Lord saying, pick it up. And pick it up she did, and she opened it. Peering inside, guess what she saw? Cold hard cash. $1,000 to be exact. Just like in the movies, she felt like there was a little devil sitting on her shoulder tempting her. You know you could use that money. Keep it. Hulbert imagined a little imp saying. But she didn't hesitate. She looked up and saw someone standing at an adjacent pump. Did you lose something? Hulbert asked. Not that I know of, Aunt Massey replied. She stood filling her tank. She was truly puzzled by the question. Hulbert, in her full security uniform, held up the envelope. At that point, the envelope's rightful owner immediately knew what had happened and reached out and gave Hulbert the biggest hug. She almost squeezed me to death, Hulbert recalled. Hulbert said she was offered a reward, but she wanted no part of it. I was just glad to help her. That was the most important thing, she affirmed, adding, if it had happened to me, I would have wanted someone to return the money. A happy ending for Massey, and it goes back full circle to how we began our tale of a good Samaritan who did the right thing even when no one was watching. What is that called? Oh yes, integrity. For Memphis Energized, I'm Dan Hope.
Do you like the idea of knowing how much your utility bill is going to be even before you receive it? Then sign up for MLGW's budget billing program. With budget billing, you'll know how much your bill will be and you pay the same amount each month. Signing up for budget billing is easy. When you enroll in the program, MLGW analyzes your previous year's total usage, adjusts for rate changes and weather conditions, and divides the total into 12 monthly installments. Sign up now. It's easy to apply. Call 544-6549, visit one of MLGW's community offices, or go online to mlgw.com to download an application. Are you looking for an even easier way of keeping up with your utility bill? Then look no further than your cell phone for MLGW text alerts. Customers can sign up to receive text message notifications of billing due dates and possible impending cutoffs. Customers can register for the program at mlgw.com/text alerts. To help keep emergency lines clear for those life-threatening situations, customers are reminded to use 528-4465 only for emergencies. MLGW deemed emergencies are considered things such as gas leaks, downed electric wires, broken water mains inside a building, or unsafe street barricades. If you need to stop, start, or transfer service, call the Customer Care Center at 820-7878, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Any other account inquiries can be addressed by calling 544-MLGW. And if typing rather than talking is more convenient for you, then you can get your questions answered with just the click of a mouse. MLGW's web chat feature for residential customers can be found at mlgw.com. Web chat is available for all residential customers from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Web chat provides a full range of service options, including the option to make payment arrangements. As always, customers can send any of their utility-related questions and feedback to MLGW Customer Care at mlgw.org. MLGW has now added credit card machines to all of its community offices to expand payment options for customers. Customers can make those payments with Visa, MasterCard, or Discover Card. Credit card payments made at a community office are posted immediately. For your safety and to protect our employees, please remember to use caution when driving in a utility work zone. These zones located throughout the city don't have to be dangerous if you use caution. Many times you will see crews working near streets and highways when installing gas mains or working on overhead or underground power lines. Utility work zones are clearly marked with signs or work zone flaggers, so pay attention. And remember, speed limits may be reduced in work zones. Thanks for helping to keep our employees safe so we can do the best work for you. We've covered a lot in this edition of Memphis Energized. I hope you've learned a lot and will join us next time. And remember to join us online at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and at MLGW.com. Until next time, I'm Michelle McKissick. Thanks for watching.